Hi, my name is Shauna Willis, and this is my week one journal. I'm going to start out first by just talking about the 7 dimensions of wellness. First one being spiritual, and spiritual is really about believing in something that's outside of yourself, other than yourself, but knowing that you're a part of it. Then there's physical, which is about physical exercise, but it's really about physically being able to get through your day-to-day tasks. Then there is social, which is about having intimacy with others, loved ones, significant other, but really just having that connection to other people. Then there is emotional, which is about being able to handle day-to-day stresses. Also, it's about not just flying off the handle when things happen, but also feeling comfortable with expressing your emotions too. There's intellectual, which is about learning, but not just learning in the traditional sense. It's really about learning how to cope with the daily challenges and also being able to express yourself intellectually. There's occupational, which is about work-life balance and feeling fulfilled in your occupation. And environmental, which is about taking care of environments, recycling, making sure you don't waste water, things like that. What was the most surprising to me was really that I was an average American, and I guess that's surprising because when I talk to my peers, they don't really think about wellness as much as I do, so it's just surprising to me that I scored average. But I do think that that's because there's some things I need to work on, which my three weakest were actually stress, physical, and then nutritional and social tied for me. Um, for stress, that doesn't surprise me. I'm a very busy person. I work, I go to school, I also volunteer, and I just started an Herbalife business about a month or so ago. So time management is difficult for me, and sometimes it's really stressful just because I have a lot going on. Nutritional and physical also didn't surprise me. I was a very healthy person about 5 years ago when I became a vegetarian, and it's been about a year and a half to 2 years. Um, my nutrition, my physical has kind of declined just because of my busy life, so I'm trying to make it more of a priority, which I'm doing that by just taking care to watch what I eat every day, being a better vegetarian, not a carbitarian, and being more physically active, which I'm planning on adding 20 minutes of physical activity every day, which I want to do 7 days a week, so that would average almost to the 150, so maybe I'll add 25 minutes. Socials kind of surprise me just because I have some very close friends that I try to be with as often as possible, but I don't really expand that circle, so maybe that's why social was kind of low for me. What was strong was spiritual. Not surprising. I practice Egyptian religion, so I try to meditate and pray and do yoga as often as possible. Spirituality is really important to me. I think it's important to feel connected to something bigger and to know you're part of that. Same thing for intellectual. I'm the type of person that likes to learn just to learn. So try to be as intellectual as possible. And then occupational is also really strong for me, which I think is just because I think it's important to be happy in your occupation and so fulfilled by that. And for me, helping people is really fulfilling. So again, I'm going to try to have 25 minutes of activity every day. Also do better at what I eat. And what I've learned is that wellness is about being more well-rounded, not just about being in your head all the time and being an intellectual and spiritual person, but also valuing your health and your nutrition and your physical activity as well. So I know that we'll be following up with these videos, so I will speak to you on week 2, and hopefully I'll have that 25 minutes of activity achieved.